Hello, my lovely people. I'm back with another reading. As you can see from the title, are they secretly ashamed of what they did to you or they just did, right? Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My email is down in the description. If you want to be a member of my channel, click the link down in the description that says join my channel. Check the playlist for members. I have two playlists, the daily pickacard readings and the members only videos, the daily pickacard reading. They're all titled daily pickacard reading, but when you click on each daily, you're gonna see in the description I've done several pickacard that day. I go live for them every day. And the members only videos, there's normal pickacard like this one, and there's a lot of pickacard that you're gonna see detailed, says detail. There's a topic and says detailed reading. When you click on the description, you're gonna see a lot of pickacard only relating that topic. There's prediction readings and more podcasts if you want to check for members, and also there's podcasts for the public. You can check the podcast section on my channel. So let's start this reading. Are they secretly ashamed? We got a lot of nasty people around us. They do shit with no shame, right? Are they secretly ashamed but they don't want to admit it, or want to admit defeat or something? Let's see, choose one. Got number one here. Are they secretly ashamed? And that's where I chose this oracle deck that I didn't use for a little bit, and they're like, put this on, so going to be interesting. So, number one, I do feel like this person is not ashamed. Again, this is a general reading. Every time choose a Bible, the collective energy is accurate. The messages are different. I do feel like Spirit are telling you to use your intuition with this one. Probably they done something and you feel like they should be ashamed, but actually there's no shame in whatever they done. That for some of you, you should be the one who's supposed to be ashamed of yourself for whatever you did here. So I do feel like energy could be reversed also for some of you, but in general, this person is not ashamed. They feel like they've done the right thing by you. They felt like this was the right action that they took. They're kind of very focused on their life. They are ignoring you. They feel like you're someone who like they should not look at, or like they're just going on with their life. So for some of you, again, this is general reading. Some of you, if you're the one who done something wrong and you feel like you're kind of like being narcissistic about it, in denial, like you are in denial. But for others of you, this person is just not ashamed at all from their action. I do feel like they would do it again if they could. They're gonna do it again. They feel like they stand their ground when it came to you or this situation. They stand their ground, and they just feel like they've done the right thing. They feel like they're gonna defeat themselves. They're gonna defeat themselves, right? If they're going to have to. Basically, here, when I say defeat themselves, if they're going to have to, I do feel like this person, it feels like if they're gonna show weakness to you, they don't mind. It's almost like you're just like a person, like if they're gonna feel like they want to fight with you, they feel like they should ignore you. They feel like deep down that they just should ignore you, like you're a childish person, or this situation is very childish, that they need to walk away from, right? They feel like they're just like, it's not worth it. They feel like the situation is not worth it. They're not ashamed of it, but they just don't want to be around that energy. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Number one. Number two, are they secretly ashamed of what they did? Let's see here, number two. Okay. Number two, going to be a little bit interesting. So, this person soon going to be ashamed, or they are starting to be ashamed of what happened between you two, or between you and someone else. They could be like secretly ashamed, or soon they're going to have some kind of realization, a tower moment, or a karma that going to happen to them, that going to put them to the ground. I do feel like this person going to have to beg other people for help, and they're going to be ashamed of themselves, because once they do, they're going to realize that you were right, and they're going to realize their flaws, or they're about to have that, right? I do feel like this person, or the light is off. So this person, let me see. Yeah, it's off. Because this light is also, I turned the light here, but I think the charger is off with it. So this person, again, with the light is off, like the light is off with this pile, I do feel like this person is literally going to enter darkness, and this darkness going to be from spirit, where like everything that you said that they kind of were in denial about gonna come to reality, gonna come to some sort of truth. This could be a little thing. This person could be a bully, could be whatever. They've done something to you, you said something to them, or someone said something, they were like, oh, it's not true, I'm a good person, or something like that. Once they go down, really down in the darkness, they're going to think about whatever you said or whatever that person said, and it's going to really affect them to the ground, because it's going to eat them to the ground, because they're gonna know it's true. There's no running away from it. So if they're not ashamed right now, they're going to be soon ashamed. Also, this person going to have bad karma going to happen to them. So listen to the reading that I've done recently about what karma started in their life or what karma going to start. I do feel like would take a shot, right? Don't take 12, take one, or maybe two, move on. I do feel like a spirit really going to give them a taste of their own medicine here, that going to happen, that this person, if they're not ashamed, they're going to have to be ashamed, forced to be ashamed. For others of you, this person going to be faced by you or reality, or someone going to take, like going to make them taste their own medicine that gonna come to them. But I'm seeing like some kind of words that have been said that this person was brushing them off because they were winning in life, or they were like feeling like they should not be ashamed. They were telling themselves lies, or basically they tell themselves that, or someone said something to them that going to come true when this bad thing happened. It's just going to be stuck in their head, right? There's no more running away. So if they're not ashamed, they're going to be more ashamed. But I do see like humiliation that going to happen. Also, some of you, this person could have to ask you for help, and they're going to be in the same shoe that they put you in. Number 3, are they secretly ashamed by what they did? So this person is ashamed. They're very ashamed of themselves. They are very ashamed. They feel like this is real, this is true, this is bad. Whatever the situation that they've done with you or with someone, or this could be a energy that going to come into their life soon. But definitely, this person is very clear about their shame. They're very clear about their shame, whether they address it or they're like running away with lies, like telling others that I'm not in the wrong. Deep down, they know that they were in the wrong, and they know that they should be ashamed, and they are ashamed. They're trying to escape it. For some of you, they're trying to escape this thought. They're trying to basically brush it off, but it keeps coming back. For some of you, as much as they want to hide it here, like you can see, like people are dressing up and all of that, as much as they want to hide it, it always come to light, whether someone is facing them with that, or just as like the idea is driving them crazy. If it's not driving them crazy right now, it's going to drive them crazy eventually, that they kind of cannot forget about it. It's like they cannot tell lies to themselves anymore. It's just there, the shame, the guilt, feeling shit about themselves, feeling awful about themselves, emotionally very stuck. Also, this could be an ex of yours, or a person who like you broke up with. They cannot run away from this feeling. They cannot run away from the guilt, the shame. They feel like they could have done better, but they are haunted by it. This person could be someone who's stalking you, or stalking the person that they, if you're asking about if they're ashamed about something, they constantly feel regret about losing that, or about fucking up these opportunities in their life. They feel like it was their fault for this shit. That project, I do feel like that project, that person, the idea is waiting here. Get after that shit. The world has your back. So I do feel like here again with the lost opportunities, I do feel like this person, because of the lies, they maybe said lies about you, or they told you lies. There's something happened to them that blocked them also, whether it's like related to you or not. There's some blockages in their life because of whatever they done here from spirit. There's a blockage here, or they block themselves by this lies, or maybe they lied and they just feels very sad, and they feel guilty about this lie because something backfired at them, but definitely feeling disgusted. They cannot run away from it. Number 4, are they secretly ashamed of themselves for what they did to you? Oh, okay. This person. So, this person, what can we say about this person? This person is like a narcissist, right? Like, this is a person who like just mentally sick. This is a mentally ill person that you're asking about. Definitely mentally ill here. This person, they got this feeling of their intuition telling them that they're doing wrong really blocked off because they do feel nasty. They hate themselves. They constantly don't feel good about themselves. They have a lot of self-hate, like they hate themselves, they're not happy, they're trying to project their hate on others, they're not happy deep down in their soul. Whatever they feel is not feeling good about themselves, but they do not want to address it as like they're ashamed, right? Because this person constantly go and do the wrong thing to feel good. Basically a narcissist, an abusive person, where they constantly do something to justify their hate, or they project it on others to blame them for their own insecurities. They constantly do wrong to make them feel good, whether abusing you or repeating a cycle where they're saying some shit to feel good about themselves. They kind of became so addicted to this habit. Prayers are very loud. To this habit of like telling themselves lies and also abusing others to feel good. It's like they get some kind of relief to tell someone like you're shit so they feel good about themselves. So this is a very nasty person. If you ask me if they're ashamed, they feel nasty. They're not. They always try to justify it by telling themselves, I'm a pure person. God loves me. This person could be doing something to feel like, oh, God loves me. God really appreciate me. I'm a pure person. They constantly just abuse others, right? So basically here we got it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Basically, that's what I'm saying here. Get your head out of your ass, right? So this person is like, they would not, they don't want to face reality. They would have karma for sure, but they would not want to face reality. Number five, bears are very loud. So number five, are they ashamed of themselves? I don't know if you done something to this person, or you blade this person, or you got your revenge from this person. If not, maybe you did. There's something about this person, like either you manipulated this person or you done something to this person where like they had to admit that they're wrong, or they had to admit that they're sorry. They felt like you're taking their side, so now they want to like admit to themselves that they done something wrong to you, right? There are some kind of admitting to themselves but not fully taking responsibility, right? This is the kind of person who like going to blame it on other things, basically like, I've done wrong, I'm done wrong, but I'm not ashamed because like I was depressed that day, I was drunk that day. This person is not fully ashamed or taking responsibility. They're more blaming it on their mental health, they're blaming it on something, they're blaming it on another person. So they do know that they done wrong by you, but they're trying to like basically sometimes like they sound like a hypocrite. They would say like they done something wrong, but then they will tell themselves like that you're a shitty person, and they will tell others about you, but then they will be like, oh no, you're not. Like this person doesn't take responsibility for their shit, and it shows deep down here because they're like thinking that they're protecting themselves. They're thinking like, I'm protecting my emotion. This is a very like, you know how someone can lie to themselves a lot of lies to feel good. This person, even if they want to say sorry, it's not a full apology, it's just like, but because like blaming other things here, this is like a person who like tell themselves like they think the self-love that they give themselves is like by addressing that it's okay, telling themselves constantly that it's okay because you're going through something, it's okay because jealousy is okay, it's okay because this person made you feel this way. There's a lot of things, even if they're not admitting it, they're like telling themselves a lot of lies, and they kind of believe this lies of like, it's okay because you did that, it's okay because something like they keep blaming others or another person here. So are they feeling really ashamed here? Let's see here, because this person is a little bit weird. I do feel like this person does have moments where they feel ashamed of themselves, and when they feel ashamed of themselves and they feel very low and very disgusted with whatever they done to you or others, maybe this person really constantly does that to you or friends or some group of people. When they feel this way, they go crazy. When they feel ashamed of themselves, they feel very crazy. They feel very disgusted of themselves to a point where they try to find an object. They try to find something. They try to find a reason why, like, to put it on you, a reason, like they try to constantly find a reason. So this is like kind of like a narcissistic person, but they're not really. They could be like not very abusive, but whenever they get in their insecurities, they try to tell themselves that it's your fault, they need to punish you, right? So they try to tell themselves that it's your fault, they need to punish you, or whenever they get in the shame, they try to tell themselves a truth, or they try to even like basically like how you say something and they try to analyze you. They try to analyze you to find the issue to tell themselves to justify their action. So are they fully ashamed? Sometimes they get ashamed, but they don't break the cycle. They go in some kind of shit again and again, right? You're going through some tough shit basically. Everyone has their turn. We'll come to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Basically, they don't want to handle that. They're kind of like a victim. Gives me a victim mentality. A victim who blames others but don't blame themselves. They were like they're not a victim, but they always try to look like the victim. Number six, are they secretly ashamed? You know what's sad about this reading? That most of the bios, like, they're not really, some people are not ashamed, some people are just half ashamed. Like, it's just sad. But there's a while it's like someone was ashamed, fully ashamed. Why do you feel like a parasite? So, number six, are they ashamed from what they did? So, maybe this person, for some of you, you done something to this person recently, like some tower moment that you gave this person, some hate speech, or you said something to this person to put them to the ground, like you set boundaries with this person. If you didn't, this could be a near future thing, or someone going to do that. Could be a near future thing where there's a sudden thing that something here was not said that going to be said, like someone not going to ignore this person anymore, whether it's you, someone else, or it already happened here, is not going to ignore this person anymore, going to say something, going to really really hit this person hard. So are they ashamed of themselves? Let's just see more and more here about this person. This person is very ashamed of themselves right now. They are like going back in their head something. If you didn't say anything, someone gonna say, or you going to say in the near future, as I said, but going to start a fire inside them of like reality check. There's some sort of reality check, whether by a karma or something like going to happen or happen. Oh, I'm sorry. So there's some kind of reality check here that going to happen to them, already happened, that you gave them a reality check, because you can see here with this person, like with this girl, trying to describe the girl, I mean like the cards, because of the tarot lesson. So I'm trying to like describe some of the things while I'm reading. So you can see this girl is like burning fires, like burning things in fire, whether she's burning it or not. But here, like what I'm seeing her like she's burning things, where like she's saying shit and she's like having closure. Like whether you're gonna have closure or someone gonna have closure, be like, this is for that, this is for that, this is for the time you said that, this is for the time that you hurt me, this is for the time I'm going to take like back my power. Someone gonna do this and going to really say something to this person, whether you or someone else, already happened. And this person going to have like reality check, and this reality check that they're having right now, or they're going to have in the near future, going to haunt them. They're going to make them feel depressed, feel sad, and they're going to look back into everything, and they're going to look at things by love. Basically, they're going to really basically miss you, or they're going to look at things where like when they literally see how much like they damage you or damage something, or they lost you, they're going to regret it. So I'm seeing here regret. Also, they might be alone, or some karma going to happen in their life where they're gonna be alone, and they're gonna realize your value, or the value of the person that they hurt. They're gonna realize that value, and they're gonna feel alone. They're gonna feel alone, and this loneliness that they're gonna get in their life, or they're getting right now. But and I do feel like people are gonna attack them. They're not gonna have anybody standing near them, and they might be really alone in a lot of things, where spirit gonna cut them in a lot of things, and they're going to really understand how you were so amazing. You were like this person full of light, or this thing, or this person, or there's like they're ashamed because they hurt you, or like you're asking about something else, or a person. They're gonna realize how good of a thing that was, and this is going to kill them. I'm not seeing only shame here. I'm seeing like regret, deep regret that gonna lead to depression. Also, for some, depression, or even mentally not stable after. They're gonna realize what they lost. They're gonna realize they fucked their own life or something like that. They're gonna be suicidal or depressed. For some of you, addicted to something, right? I do feel like, do not feel bad for this person, because here we got like this person is a person who's like constantly want to gain power, a control freak, or they're a jealous person. This is a person, if you're going to empathize with them, if they're going to feel bad, the moment that they feel powerful, they're going to hurt you again, right? Because what I'm seeing here, there's something like they're going to be regretful and all of that, but they're going to also watch your life, whether like you or whoever they hurt. They're going to watch this person life blooming and having like a lot of abundance, a lot of shit in their life, right? They're going to be like very jealous. They're going to be very comparing themselves to that person. They constantly compare to try to hurt you. So they're going to really just feel like they want to be part of your life because they want to take advantage of something. But there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of spirit gonna put them in their shit. Basically, they're gonna be like, I don't feel like this, if this happened already, this person's watching your life and they want to be part of your life. They have this obsession to be part of your life because you give them a lot of cool things, or you could be the cool friend, or the cool person, or the relative, whatever it is. You have something, even if you don't think you have this power to make them feel happy, and they're gonna be obsessed with that. It's almost like they want to have you. You're supposed to be theirs. You're supposed to give them that. Like they feel like that there's some sort of weird obsession here that's not going to be healthy. So spirit going to let them be obsessed with you, or obsessed with something, till they learn how to love themselves, basically. Because this person they constantly like don't really feel happy for you, and they're going to be in their own shit. I do feel like this person could also be like in their own shit, regret and pain, to a point where they hate themselves, gonna be depressed, and they're going to have to get themselves out. There's no the spirit not gonna send this person anyone to help them out, because this person keep taking advantage of people. They're gonna have to, they're the only person to blame, right? So the regret is going to start, already started, right? You think someone is lying, they are. So I do feel like this person is a liar, right? A manipulative person, or a liar, or they used to be like they're very weird, or this is a person that you need to be aware of. They could have fake account or stalking you or something like that. As part of their karma, the obsession. They wanting you to be around to help them. Like whenever their life is sad, they want you to be around, but they were never there for you. I do feel like this person karma is going to start, going to be exactly what they put, but the regret and the shame going to be heavy on their chest, and they're going to be constantly reminded by it. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.